everybody. Hey, Jeffrey Guterman here with the Strat-O-Matic Network. And we've got a ball game. It is the Minnesota Twins at the Cleveland Indians on April 28 in our 1962 replay. For second of a four-game series, Twins took the first game 4-1. They come into this game 13-2 in first place by 2 1/2 games. The Cleveland Tribe 6-6, 5 1/2 behind. I have my coffee brewing, and I'll have the lineups in just a couple of minutes. Okay, let me go through these lineups. It's Lenny Green for the Twins, leading off in center. Power at first. Rollins at third. Killebrew in left. Allison in right. Batty catching. Versailles at short, Snyder at second, and Manning, the pitcher. Snyder and Manning are non-carded. For Cleveland, it's Klein in center, Luplow in left, Francona at first, Kirkland in right, Romado catching, held at short, Phillips at third, Kindle at second, and Ron Taylor, the pitcher, batting ninth. And we'll be ready to start this game in just a couple minutes. I'm just going to take a step outside to get a little fresh air. We'll get this game underway. Okay. We're in Cleveland Municipal Stadium, and we have an early bird here, Kathy Harden. Wow. Wow. Kathy Harden is an early bird today for sure. Glad to have you. Ron Taylor is on the mound, taking his warm-ups. This is members only. Leading it off is Lenny Green. Here's Taylor now. That's 1-3, right-handed single one. Lines it to second, one away. And we are underway. Again, Taylor has a 5.94 ERA. And Jim Manning I believe he has an ERA of 9.00 in like very few innings pitched. I just take a look. And Kathy, I don't use because this is members only, I think to play it safe, I don't use background noise because I don't think they allow that. This was his only year in the majors. Wow. And he pitched 7 innings, allowed 4 runs, 5.14 ERA, not so bad. He a brief five game stint at the age of 18, and his major league debut was April 15. So he has pitched already in relief, I'm going to assume. Yeah, in real world, that is. Okay, back to Taylor facing Power. 6-8. And that is a shot hit out into the gap left center, dropping for a double. So Power on second with 1 out. And here's Rich Rollins. Yeah, no background sound. To play it safe with the guidelines for you're not allowed to use third party for members only videos, if I'm not mistaken. Here's Rollins now with Power on second, 1 out. 3-3 right-handed, grounds it to first. That will move Power to third. 2 outs. And here's Harmon Killebrew. Power on third, 2 away. Ah. 1-8. Struck him out. And that will retire the side, no runs. 1 hit, the double by Power he was left on. And we move to the bottom of the first. Ty Klein will face Jim Manning. Manning on the mound. Have him non-carded. Here's Klein now. 3-4 against Manning. He walked him right off Klein's card. Gotta figure out these quotients here. +2, -1, and Taylor. Manning's +2. Hold. Makes him a -1 with Batty. And Taylor has a 0 hold. And he's 0 with Romano. Okay, Klein is on 1-15. 1-14. Being held. Oh, that's borderline. Not being held. He's got the lead on a 1-14. Here's Al Luplow now. 1-3. Right-handed, grounds it to first. That will send Klein to second. 1 out. And here's Tito Francona. 3-7. Right-handed, grounds it to second A. Snyder has it. He throws to first for the second out, and Klein goes to third. So 2 outs, Klein on third. Here's Willie Kirkland. Let me get to you. I just saw your question. I'll get to that right after this play. 6'4", left-handed. Struck him out. And the side is retired. No runs. A walk, left on base. After 1, it's scoreless. Let me see here, Kathy. Are you going to stay on X? There's a movement to delete X in January 20, since Elon will combine Truth Social with X, also be barred. He barred Stephen King. Wow. That is so wrong. And you want to know something? If he does that to X, I think I'm out of here. Yeah. Thanks for the update. I don't keep track, you know what I mean? And he's paying. Stephen King is paying. He's got he's there. Kathy, Stephen King is still. He still has an account. So I'm not sure what you mean. He barred him. He's still on X. Here's Taylor, top of the second now. That might be it for me, Kathy. I don't think I'd be interested in the Truth Social, really. What would he do? Buy it out? I think he would keep it as X. He's not suspended. No. He's active. Okay, Bobby Allison. Tied with a bunch of people with 5 home runs. MAGA crap. Yeah, you got that all right. I use it less and less, you know. I don't know, it's for the past year, I guess it is. I've been using it very little. It's not the same anymore. Okay, the pitch from Taylor to Allison. 3-8, walked him. Allison is on first. And here's Earl Batty. Oh. 2-6. Oh, you did? Okay. Blue Sky and Threads. 2-6, walked him. Boy, you got it covered there, don't you? 2 of them. 2 alternatives. That's 2 walks in a row given up by Taylor. First and second, no outs. Here's Versailles. I'm not sure I need to have any of it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, here's the pitch from Taylor. 4-9 right-handed, flies it to center. And that's for Klein. He makes the catch, 1 out. Now here's Snyder, non-carded. Taylor from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Snyder. That's 5-7. Right-handed. Double one. Oh, it's a base hit with 2 asteroids. How do you like that? He's the guy who has nothing on his card. Hit-wise, Allison scores. Excuse me. First and third now for Manning. Infield back. 3-7, grounds it to second for the double play. So 1 run for Minnesota. It might be better. After the top of the second, it's 1-0 Twins. It might be better off for me to stay off of any of that. I'll stay with YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I really don't get too much out of X anymore. I used to like it. Okay, Manning on the mound. Bottom of the second, John Romano is the batter. That's 6-10 right-handed, flies it to center, our first X. That's for Green, 2-2. (4-2) gets 2 at F1. Green E2. Out in center. That's 10-13. And he makes the catch. Actually, he's an E2. That's 1 away. Here's Woody Held. Oh, don't even remind me, Kathy. 4-3, right-handed, flies it to right X. Allison is a 2-8. Gets to it, F3, E8. 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoa, it's a 2-base error. A 2-base error by Allison. Held is on second. It is a historical thing. 2 non-consecutive terms Not since Grover Cleveland. It's really something else. Here's Bubba Phillips now. With held on second, one out. The pitch to Bubba, 3-6, flies it to right. Question mark. But held on second, will hold 2 outs. And here's Jerry Kindle. Ah. 3-7, right-handed, grounds it to second. And Snyder has it, throws it to first. The side is retired. No runs, no hits. The 2-base error by Bobby Allison. It's 1-0 after 2. Here's Taylor now, top of the third. Lenny Green, the batter. 4-9, left-handed, walked him. So Green opens up with a base on balls off Taylor. Here's Vic Power. Ah. 4-11, right-handed, flies it to left X. Luplow, 3-15, out in left. F3 gets to it. E15, 9, 10, 11. Makes the catch. That's an F3. Runner holds. Now here's Rich Rollins. You know, Kathy, I'm just trying to be stoical for my own mental health, that there's not a lot I can do about it. The pitch to Rollins, 6-8, right-handed. That's a shot hit out into the gap for a double. Off Taylor. 6-8 hit to left by Rollins. Green rounding third. 1-15, 1-16, no hold. 1-17, they let him score, cutting it off, keeping Rollins at second. And Minnesota gets out to a 1-0 lead. Here's Killebrew now. A 2-0 lead. Ah. 3-4, right-handed, grounds it to short A. Held, throws to Francona at first to get Killebrew, and Rollins holds. So it's 2 outs. And here's Allison in a clutch situation. 4-8, single 1-3. It's a liner to third. Caught by Phillips, and the side is retired. 1 run, though, on a walk, and then the double by Rollins, bringing home Green. And after 2 1/2 innings, it's Minnesota 2, Cleveland 0. Here's Ron Taylor leading it off, facing Manning now. 5-3, Taylor right-handed, grounds back to Manning X. He is a 3-0. Seven-3 gets to a G3. It's going to be a clean G3 with an E0. And that will be Manning throwing Taylor out at first, one away. That's my nihilism. Here's Ty Klein. Okay, Manning, the pitch, 4-7 left-handed. He struck him out. Second strikeout for Jim Manning, and here's Al LaPlow. 2-4 right-handed, grounds it to first, and Power takes it to the bag. 1-2-3 inning. Manning looking good after 3. Again, he only pitched 7 innings in his entire career. That was this season. They're pretty evenly matched. We head to the top of the 4th here. Earl Batty to lead it off. 1-7 grounds it to third for Phillips. And he throws to Francona, 1 away. Here's Zoilo Versalles. 1-8, right-handed base hit, Versalles. A 1-out single. And here's Jim Snyder. Snyder, right-handed hitter. 2-9, grounds it to second, B. Kindle steps on the bag, no throw to first. 2 outs. And here's Jim Manning. Four, 6, right-handed, grounds it to third for Phillips, and he throws to Francona. The side is retired. We move to the bottom of the 4th here. 2-0 Twins. Francona leading it off for Cleveland, facing Manning. Francona, left-handed hitter. That's 4-8 left-handed, struck him out. 3rd strikeout for Manning. Kathy Harden for the Tribe. Here's Willie Kirkland. 6-3 left-handed. That's a ballpark slash. And that will be a line at a second, 2 outs. And here's John Romano. 4-8, right-handed, base hit, Romano, off of Manning's card. Romano on first with 2 outs. Woody held the batter. Right-handed hitter, 2-7, struck him out. 4th strikeout for Manning. He's looked good in his first 4 innings. We've gone 4. It's 2-0 Minnesota. I'll be back in just a couple minutes, Kathy. And we'll continue this ball game. Looking at our schedule, we have a public game, LA Angels, Bowes Field, his first appearance at the Detroit Tigers, Don Mossy, and that'll be 2 p.m. Eastern. I think what I'll do is a public game tomorrow. Whoops. And I have yet to put it in the book. It will be Milwaukee at Houston. Carl Willey from Milwaukee and Dave Justy for Houston. I'll set that game up. I also need to set up today's afternoon game. The Angels at the Tigers. We'll set that up. After this game, I'll set that up. Taking a quick break, and we'll be back to continue this ball game. 2-0 Minnesota, the first place Twins. I'll be right back. Okay, we move to the top of the fifth. Yeah, he gets away with everything. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Almost. Okay, Taylor comes out. Top of the fifth. And Lenny Green leading it off. He's 0 for 1, walked and scored. Six-5 left-handed, flies it to the left for Luplow, 1 out. And now Vic Power, 290 hitter, 16 home runs in 611 at-bats. Wow. One for 2 with a double. Five, right-handed, flies it to right. And under it is Kirkland, 2 outs. Here's Rich Rollins. One six, right-handed, double 1 to 6. And that's a base hit for Rollins, his second hit of the game. Not being held. Here's Killebrew. Pitch from Taylor. 2-7 right-handed, struck him out. Second strikeout for Taylor. Side is retired. Move to the bottom of the fifth. Jim Manning has held Cleveland scoreless through 4. He'll face Bubba Phillips. Right-handed hitter, 6-12. Flies it to left X. Killebrew, 5-8. (5'8", 25, gets to it, F3. E8. 4-8, 11. Makes the catch. 1 out. And here's Jerry Kindle. 4-7 right-handed. Single 1 to 4, grounds it to third for Rollins, and he throws Kindle out, 2 away. And here comes Ron Taylor. 2-8, struck him out. 5th strikeout for Manning, who has held the Tribe scoreless through 5. It's 2-0 Minnesota. Oh, yeah. Do you mean they play other games besides Strat-O-Matic? Like payoff pitch? I can't remember the names of those other games. It would hurt my head, I think, to play a different game Yeah. Right, right. Yeah, it would hurt my head. I'm not interested in computer. It's 2-0. Top of the sixth, Ron Taylor. Allison leading it off. 2-8. Right-handed struck him out. Third strikeout for Taylor. Here's Earl Batty, especially baseball demos. He plays a lot of different games. Pitch to Batty, 6'5", right-handed, flies it to center for Klein, 2 outs. And Zoilo Versailles steps up. 5'4", right-handed, grounds it to second. And that's for Kindle. He throws it to Francona at first. A 1-2-3 inning for Taylor. He seems to have pretty much settled down. Moved to the bottom of the sixth, Manning. In his third endurance inning. His first endurance inning was the 4th inning. So here's Klein, top of the order. 5'8", left-handed, grounds it to second, X. For Snyder, 353. This is what we were concerned about, is that E53. 2-3. It's an S2 base hit. It could be a throwing error also. 53. It's not the worst. 6-8-9. It's going to be a base hit. A leadoff single for Klein. Klein is on. 1-15, 1-14, borderline. Not being held. Has the lead. Here's Luplow. Ah. 2-3, right-handed, pops it up behind the plate, and Batty makes the catch, 1 out. And here's Tito Francona. 2-6, right-handed, pops it up to third. For Rollins, 2 outs. You kidding me? Lord, Kathy, I'm gonna need to check that out. Here's Willie Kirkland. 2 outs, Klein on first. I'll check the news after this. 5-6, left-handed. That's a base hit. 2 asteroids. Klein goes to third and holds. So Cleveland has a clutch situation here. John Romano, first and third, 2 outs. 5'8", right-handed, grounds to second, X. Again, Snyder, 353. 19-3, G1 gets to it, but this could be an error on an E53. Five, 8-10, he throws him out. Nice play by Snyder. And the side is retired. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 left after 6. 2-0. Minnesota. Let me check this out, Kathy. Let me just go to Google News. See about Haiti. Wow. My Lord. Gang led efforts to block travel. Spirit Airlines flight attendant injured after gunfire strikes plane on its way to Haiti. And the flight was from Fort Lauderdale. Flight was diverted to the Dominican Republic. Minor injuries minor injury, if you will, for the flight attendant. God almighty. I can't keep up with the craziness. I know things are bad in Haiti. We move to the top of the seventh. Taylor in his second endurance inning. And Jim Snyder leads it off, right-handed hitter. Two seven. Grounds it to second. And Kindle has it, throws him out, one away. Now here's Jim Manning. JetBlue and Spirit. Okay. Wow. Here's Taylor now. 112. And he pops it up to second for Kindle. 2 outs. Taylor has settled down. Here's Lenny Green. 4-7, left-handed base hit, Green. Green on first, 2 down for Vic Power. Two eight, and it's a base hit for Power. Green rounds second, goes to third. Twins getting the hitting and the pitching. Surprising pitching from Jim Manning, by the way. Here's Ron Taylor, 2 outs. Yeah. Oh, Kathy, it's just unbelievable. Pitch to Rollins. 310 right-handed. That's a base hit up the middle. That scores another run, and Taylor has reached fatigue. Three nothing. Rollins, let's see, Power about rounding third. 310 right-handed. That was to center. Rollins 1-14, 1-15, 1-17, 1-16. It's a tough call. We'll let him score, and we will hold Rollins at first. 3 runs batted in for Rollins today. And that's it for Taylor, who's reached fatigue. A little break in the action here. Taylor pitched 6 2/3. He's the loser. And Manning is the winner here. 8 hits, walked 3, struck out 3, and he's allowed 4, and he's responsible for Rollins on first with 2 outs. Let's see who's going to come in. Funk and Latman pitched real world. Not sure I want to bring Funk in. I'll bring Latman in. Let's just check his usage. Whoops. Here we go, Latman. "14 innings pitched in 12 games. No, it's okay, Kathy. It's quite okay. Yeah, no, he's on pace. Latman has a record of 1-0. A perfectly good game. Oh, hold +2. Latman is in. It's quite okay. 2 outs. Rollins on first. Here's Bob Allison. 2-8, right-handed, struck him out. That will retire the side. But 2 more runs for the Twins. And they are being so tough. They're 13-2. Quite a start in April for Minnesota. We're going to move. It's a 7th inning stretch. I think I'll take a little break. I like it because you're a good source for news for me. You let me know a lot of things. Oh. Tell you though, it's better for my mental health not to pay too much attention. Okay, Manning now. We'll go ahead. Manning for Minnesota. Woody Held leads it off. Bottom of the 7th. 4-0 Twins. 4-4 right-handed, ballpark slash. Held right-handed hitter. That's 19. That's a liner to short, 1 out. Now here's Bubba Phillips. Tell you, he's been tough, Manning. 2-8. Pops it up to first for power, 2 outs. And if he retires Kendall, he has his endurance refreshed. 5-4 right-handed. Catcher X. Batty 1-6. 12-1. Pops it up. E6. 11-12. And he makes the catch. A PO is a pop out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Manning. And it's 4-0 after 7. This may be Latman's final inning as he's due up in the 8th. Batty will lead it off. 5-7 right-handed base hit for Batty. Oh, wait a minute. I thought Allison hit already. Oh no, it is Allison who's up. 5-7 right-handed base hit. Okay. Let me just look at the... Let me just take a look here. That's Rollins. And then Allison came in. Looking at the preview. Oh shit, I messed that up. I'm going back here. Yeah, I put Allison up for Killebrew, so that's a 2-8. Walked him. Lord. Now Allison comes up. House rule. Here's the roll for Allison. A 5-7 right-handed is a base hit. Yeah. A base hit to left field. Killebrew will not stretch. Whoops. That goes here. Shit. Low errors indeed. I'm going to get this right. Lord. Oh. That's Allison. Killebrew with a base hit here. First and second. Now Allison comes up. Yeah, that goes in here. First and second, 2 outs. Here's Allison now. 3-8. Walked him. My goodness. That's going to load the bases. First and second. Oh. Ay, ay, ay. 2 outs. And here's Earl Batty. Four, 5 right-handed, grounds it to short X. Held 334. (11-3) gets to it and held a E34. at short. 4-6-7. Throws him out. That will retire the side. So we pretty much got that set. 2 runs. And we already did the bottom of the 7th. This is all carried over from the error. Now we go back to the top of the 8th. 4-0 ball game. And we can close Taylor out with 4 earned runs. And Versailles will lead it off. I just got a comment. That was a nice comment from JC. If you're here, JC. Oh, no, I guess not. This members only. Okay, top of the 8th, Versailles. Pitch from Latman, 4-4 right-handed, grounds it to short X. Held 334. Gets 2 at G1. E34, 478. Throws him out. Here's Snyder now. Jim Snyder, right-handed hitter, facing Latman. That's 110. Grounds it to first. Off. Oops. Oh, yeah. Off his own card, 2 outs. And here's Manning. He's throwing a shutout. One 5 struck him out. And we're going to move to the bottom of the 8th. There'll be a hitter here for Taylor, for Latman. As Manning, with full endurance. Chuck Asegian pinch hit in this game. I think I'll use him here. Coming in next inning will be Funk, since he pitched in this game in real world. One 1-0, an 0.0 ERA in 6 1/3 innings. He has pitched well. 0. Whoa. What is this? Romano. Oops. Romano has a 0 arm. He's a 0. I'm going to take a break for 2 or 3 minutes. It'll be Chuck Asujian facing Jim Manning, the pitcher. And we'll be back in just a couple minutes as we move to the bottom of the 8th. Gonna get a little more coffee here. Oh, Lord. I may work on my own crowd ambiance if I can figure out a way that I might want to do it that is not to you from some other person. Okay, Chuck Asegian facing Jim Manning, who has shut out the Cleveland Tribe through 7. It's 4-0 Minnesota. Pitch from Manning. 5-6, right-handed. That's a base hit for Asegian. Asegian is on. And here's Ty Klein, left-handed hitter. 4-6, left-handed. Flies it to left, and under it is Killebrew for the first out. Now here's Al Luplow. 6-8, left-handed, base hit. Asegian goes to third. And now Manning is one hitter walk away from fatigue for Tito Francona, the batter. 4-9, left-handed. Grounds to short X. Infield was back. Whoa. Versailles 227. 3-2. That's going to be a G3 pound. No hold, no infield in. Versailles. It's not a double play. E27. 5-8-9. G3, first and third. Runner will advance. Asegian scores the first run off Manning. And here's a chance for Manning to get out of this with endurance maintained, albeit with 2 hits. Here's Kirkland. 1-7, and that is a clutch base hit. Oh my, there it is, 1-7 Kirkland. It's reversed to a single 2 asteroids in a clutch situation, which it is. And that's going to be it for Manning. Wow, 2 runs. One run now this inning. It's 4-2, and there'll be a new pitcher, as Manning has reached fatigue. Whoa. Manning pitched 7 2/3. 6 hits. Walked 1, struck out 5. Has allowed 1 thus far, responsible for Kirkland at first. Wow. Look at that. 1-19 on a 5 roll. Let's see who's coming in for Minnesota. Stange, Sadowski, and Stigman pitched real world. Cleveland won this one 8-7 real world. I'm going to bring in the best they have here, if we can. Stigman left-hander facing Romano. I don't think so. Sadowski 5.03. Let's see about Stange. Stange 4.45. Let me just see if there's anybody better. might consider Bonikowski. Let me just double check to make sure he doesn't start. Okay. Oh, he's good to come in. Bonikowski is coming in. He has an ERA of 9.00, no record. 2 innings, 2 earned runs in 2 innings pitched. So here's Romano facing Bonikowski here. Romano 1 for 3. 1-7. Double 1 to 11. It's a double with no asteroids. To center. This could score Kirkland. Kirkland 1 to 14, 1 to 15, 2 outs, 1 to 17. And +2, 1 to 19 on Green's arm. They let him score. And it's a 4-3 ball game. All those runs are charged to Manning. He's still the winner. Here's Woody held with Romano on second. The tying run held the go-ahead run. Here's the pitch. 4-11 right-handed, flies it to center. That's going to end the inning. Green under it makes the catch, and the side is retired. But the Tribe comes alive with 3 runs in the bottom of the 8th, and it makes it a 4-3 ball game. Bonikowski eligible for the save. Here's Frank Funk to pitch the top of the 9th to Minnesota. If you're looking ahead to the bottom of the 9th, right now, Cleveland is down by a run. It'll be the bottom third of the order. Phillips, Kindle, and then due up would be Funk. And it'd most likely be a pinch hitter if he comes up. So here's Funk now, top of the order for the Twins. 4-3 game. Funky Town. Here's Lenny Green. 1 for 3, walked, scored, singled, scored. 5-7, struck him out. Funk has been something in his relief stints. Here's Vic Power. Power 2 for 4. 5-3, right-handed, grounds it back to Funk. That's a 3-0. G3 gets to it. 2 outs. And here's Rich Rollins. .48, right-handed, walked him. Rollins is on. And here's Harmon Killebrew. .17, single 1 to 5. That's a grounder to first. taken by Francona to the bag. We're heading to the bottom of the ninth. Cleveland down by a run. They lost the first game of this 4-game series, 4-1. They're down by a run here. Bonikowski in for Manning for the save. Here's Bubba Phillips to lead it off. .6'4" right-handed, catcher X. Batty 1-6. 6'1". It looks like it's a pop-up in foul territory. Batty E6. 6'11", 12. And he makes the catch on an FO. That's a should be a foul out. Yes, it is. 1 down. And here's Jerry Kindle. Bonikowski winds and deals. 3-4 right-handed, pops it up again. This one is in foul territory 2 in a row. Batty makes the catch, and now there'll be a hitter for Funk. With 2 outs, let's see if someone here has the power. It's going to be Gene Green, absolutely. 280, 11 home runs, 143 at bats. Gene Green is a perfect hitter in this situation. Actually, Walt Bond is better. We're going to go with Walt Bond for the win. We use Walt Bond very sparingly. He only had 50 at bats, 380 average, 6 home runs and 50 at bats. And he's a left-handed hitter. He's perfect because we look at Bond here for Cleveland. I've used him very sparingly. He's had, in fact, 1 at bat all season. So here comes Bond. Bond at the plate, the tying run. Left-handed hitter facing Bonikowski, the right-hander. Here's the pitch to Bond. 1 column. No, 2-7 struck him out. And the ball game is over. The final, Minnesota 4, Cleveland 3. The win goes to Manning. He's 1-0. Bonikowski with the save. The loss goes to Taylor. He's 1-2. The final line, Minnesota 4 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. Cleveland 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors. So too little, too late, indeed it is. And this is the 14th win for Minnesota, winning 14 of their first 16 games. They're 14-2, and they really are playing some baseball, I'll tell you. Some kind of baseball. I'm going to put this one in the books. Oh. I'll put this one in the books, and then I'll set up the Angels Tigers game with lineups. Tough loss for Cleveland. Let's take it nice and slow. First, we'll enter this game in the standings. .144. Minnesota 14-2. Wow. Cleveland 6-7. They have a 3-game lead now, the Twins. It's 8, 13. And 2, 6-7, 23, 38, 45, 51, 61, 70, 5, 11, 16, 26, 30, 49, 48, 58, 68, 9, 70. Whoops. Oh. St. Louis lost one in a row. Oh, Kansas City. God. Here it is. Kansas City lost 4 in a row. 44. Okay, you have a nice morning, Kathy. It's been great seeing you. Thanks for the news items. I guess I'll close this out now. Take care.